Hello, everybody. It's another great day here in Ohio, almost evening here. Um, and there's probably going to be fireworks going on behind me. So hopefully we can get through this without a lot of booms and bangs and everything. Continuing with the cheap shot challenge, I have the cheapest foolproof that I've found yet. And that's good Old Crow, the original sour mash by Dr. James Crow, a division of the Old Crow Distillery Company in Frankfort, Claremont, which is in Kentucky. So, this, of course, is 80 proof. It was $9.99. Oh boy, scraping the bottom of those barrels now, I think. No cork, of course. Oh, that smells like nail polish remover. Oh my goodness. Whew, that smells like it's going to be rough. This is going to be kind of a quick one because there's going to be more fireworks that my daughter's going to want to see in a little bit here. She's going to stay up past her bedtime to see them, and I wanted to get this video in and recorded before then. We're not going to go down and play with fireworks while I've been drinking because it's dangerous. Don't do that. We're going to go out on our porch and watch the fireworks from the nearby park. But here, of course, is the Old Crow. Smells mildly better in the glass, but still pretty much like straight alcohol. Yeah, don't have high hopes for this. $9.99 may not be gonna be beating that benchmark. But let's take a look and see if we survive. Whew. Not the tastiest thing ever. And I know I say this a lot because a lot of the time it's true. It is not the worst. There are a couple things I would say that are the worst. This isn't one of them. Not particularly great. Bit of a burn on the back end. Not as much as the Ancient Age. It tastes like a cheap whiskey. It tastes like a cheap whiskey, like a sour mash whiskey. Very similar to Jack Daniels, but without that signature bite. More like Jack Daniels than Jim Beam. So more like a Tennessee than Jim Beam here. But not terrible. I mean, you could do shots of this probably. Shots of this with your buddies for cheap. It's not something that I think I would want to get all the time. But, you know, I wouldn't exactly turn it down unless there was definitely better choices available. Especially within the price range. If there was like Benchmark or something like that, or even something in the $20 range, I would easily go for that first rather than saving a few bucks to get this, I think. Let's try another. You know, definite sour notes. Definitely a hefty alcohol taste. Kind of like Wild Turkey, a little bit. Kind of. Wild Turkey slightly better, but still pretty rough stuff. And this is not the easiest drink. It's making my tongue numb. And lots of alcohol taste. Lots of just straight up alcohol taste in the mouth. And that's one thing that the Benchmark has that it has been winning these challenges for. It has a distinct flavor. It's not the most flavorful thing, but for $11.99, it has a lot more flavor than it has any reason to. The rest of these, you know, the Kentucky Gentleman and the Kentucky Tavern both had certain kinds of flavor, but it wasn't always very appealing for the price. So even though they were slightly cheaper and tasted okay, they didn't have a flavor that I enjoyed. Like, they had a flavor that was okay, but the Benchmark I enjoy drinking for the price point. I enjoy the flavor the Benchmark has, even though it's not the same as a nice Gentleman Jack or something like that. or a whiskey war or something. Some of the more higher priced, nicer bourbons. But this isn't terrible. It just tastes like cheap whiskey. At least it's foolproof. At least it's 80 proof, which is what I call foolproof. Um, and it's not something weak. It's not like weak early times or something. You know. So that's what we got. I'm gonna try to get everything done and have my daughter watch these fireworks and have a good night. So until next time, of course,